Good morning, choir students. It's Mr. Cavis here, and we're going to talk a little bit about how using our note names and applying them into solfege, like we've done earlier, and that's going to be your assignment for this week. So you can see right up here, this is not your actual assignment. This is the document I'm using as an example. I have provided you the solfege order as you go up the scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then I've also provided you the order as you descend the scale. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And here I gave you your letter names just for reference, because I know a lot of you like to apply it this way. Remember, any note can be do, and I'm going to tell you what do is. You have to figure out the rest. So when we get to right here, we have treble clef with nothing in the key signature, and that tells us C is do. So see, I've given you do. I've gone one note up to a D, that's re, and I've gone one note up to a note that's mi. So then I skip the next note. So if I know I go do, re, mi, and I skip the next note because I skipped this space, I went up to the line, skip fa, the next note I know is sol, not solo. Whoops. I've skipped a bunch, so I know this is sol. So if I go up one space, that's la. I go up to the next line, that's ti, and I go up to the next space after ti is do. Which also, we could also have looked at C to C, C is do. So going down, do, ti, I go down a bunch, so I go space la, sol, so the next one would be fa. And then earlier, and then mi, down one mi, skip mi line, next space, re, and then one note below re is do. So that is exactly how you figure out what solfege is. Now, I'm going to show you. This, the way I did this, is the exact same down here. It's literally the exact thing because now that I've put one flat here, F becomes do. Now, the only thing I want you to understand, you do not have to understand why a certain note is do at the moment. I'm just going to tell it to you, so just take it. Take it for what I'm saying. This is do now. I've changed keys. So the one above do is re. One above re is mi. One above, and then we go two above. So mi, re, fa, sol, and then we're going sol, la on this line, ti on the space, do on the line. Go back down is ti, one below, ti, oops, zoom down on you, sorry. Ti, la, sol, fa. See, I'm going line by line, and I'm just doing this. Mi on the space, re on the line. So this is re, and then do. So notice the solfege does not change because do is what we call movable. We move do around. Down on this line, this one sharp sign, so it's like a hashtag. That means G is now do, and I wrote the exact same pattern for how to do this. The exact same thing. I'm not trying to confuse you by saying, well, how do I know what's what? And the biggest thing I'm going to tell you is I am going to give you what do is, always. You have to figure out the rest. This order up here does not change. These letter names do not change. But what letter name and solfege go together can change. Do can always move around, re can always move around. So, with that being said, that is your helper video on how to do this. I'm going to give you another video on how to do our solfege quiz. Please feel free to watch this and send me any questions. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks a lot.